Good morning, Kentucky, and welcome back. It's now 6:41. There's a new restaurant in the heart of downtown Lexington. It's called Triangle Grille. It's located inside the Hilton, and Chef Josh Winslow is here this morning. Thanks for coming on our show.
You're very welcome. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. You guys are brand new. You opened Friday.
Yes, we sure did.
And you're making some, they smell wonderful, Kentucky ale mussels.
That's correct. That is very correct. We're going to use blue mussels from Maryland, out of Chesapeake Bay. Our local brewery here, Kentucky Ale, makes a wonderful accompaniment with the dish, and with the other ingredients, we're going to cook them up. And
you said it's actually pretty simple. It looks complex sitting here, but it's pretty simple.
It's very, very simple, actually. We only have a total of about 6 ingredients plus the beer, and take about 2 minutes.
All right, let's start then.
All right. Well, first what we do is you want to check the mussels to make sure that they're all closed. Sometimes they'll have a little bit of an opening, and to make sure they are alive still, you can tap on the shell, and if the mussel closes itself, it's still alive. If they're not, you want to discard those. We'll go ahead and turn that on, and then you take Kentucky Ale. If you have a preference in beer, Guinness is very good. Any of your favorite beers will work. So we add the beer, about a little over a teaspoon of garlic, teaspoon of fresh shallot, rough chopped, tomato diced.
Really flavorful then, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Diced tomato, pinch of salt and pepper, and then we go with a little fresh herbs. This is chive and parsley here.
Okay.
Then you want to steam the mussels to keep the broth will actually get in there with the beer and all the other ingredients. So to do so, I just take another pan and cover that. If you don't have a pan, you can cover with whatever you have.
Okay. And this is a dish you can get anytime at your restaurant, or it's offered through the year?
It's lunch and dinner.
Okay.
We have it. We also have another addition to this, what we call shellfish and grits, which includes mussels, cherry stone clams, shrimp, andouille sausage, served over grits, sort of a low country theme on that.
That sounds good. I was looking over your menu, lots of tasty entrees on there. What's been popular so far, since I know you just opened? But
well, so far we have sort of a build your own surf and turf addition to our menu, and it's for $26. You have a choice of 4 proteins and 4 seafood items: shrimp, tuna, salmon, and you kind of mix and match with what you want, and then that's been real popular. Shellfish and grits have been popular, and our salmon dish as well, been very popular.
Now what do we do with this now?
Well, as these things are steaming, as you see inside here, the steam is rolling, they're bubbling. That's going to allow the flavors to cook in. You can smell that beer, right?
All of it
the garlic. So you want to give them a little bit of a toss. See how they're starting to slowly open?
Yes.
We're about a third of the way there already. Now with these, the key is the broth. That's why we're using the beer and these other flavorings. You got to have bread. I've chosen a Sunrise Bakery baguette that's right across the street from the restaurant, so we're using them for all our breads. What I've done is lightly toasted them in a little garlic butter. You can do it right on the stovetop. If you want, you can brush them with butter, put them in the oven, whichever works easier for you. But the key is definitely have something to sop up the broth that's building in here.
All right,
and then here we go.
We're about out of time, Josh, but I guess you just you'll end up pouring the finished product in there and have it with the bread.
Well, as you see, they're opening up.
Yeah, they are.
And we're about there, so we can go ahead and put those in the bowl.
Sounds good.
And then, as you see the broth in the bottom, this is a dish that's nice for cocktail parties. You can do them in big batches. They take very little time to do.
Looks great. You guys are located in the Hilton downtown, so you can come by and have this exact meal yourself or something else that sounds wonderful on their menu. Thanks again, Josh, for being on the show this morning.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're very welcome. And we are going to have a pretty nice day today, maybe a nice day to go check out the Triangle Grille. So stay with us. Mary's back with your forecast up next.